On is LAR Games, and today I'm watching episode 8 of season 2 of Granblue Fantasy The Animation. Last episode, Eo's memories were being taken, and now also Lyria and Orcus are being taken by whatever this void thing is inside of. I think Celeste is what this primal beast is called. Um, and it also seems that somehow Io was able to regain consciousness, and hopefully, I think she's going to be the one that's going to turn the tides here. Either that or whatever, Gran and what's her name? I remember it was a fairly easy to remember name for the fox. Um, yeah, I don't remember. I don't even know if I should remember, considering I'm not sure if she's going to join the crew after this, even though I'm hoping. Uh, but yeah, I think this episode is probably going to be the episode that resolves this, either that or next one. Um, but I do wonder, or at least I was wondering, why Io was the one whose memories were being taken and kind of uh, the one that we were seeing throughout this adventure inside of uh, this primal beast. But now that I think of it, it makes sense because she's like technically the only human, especially when you consider that even this guy who I'm not sure who he is, even though I probably should remember because I think the episode before last episode touched on it. Um, he called them inhuman beasts, which means that they work on different rules. I assume. So I'm not really sure what he's going to specifically do with them. He seems to know what to do with them, but I'm thinking that it's probably not going to work out considering whatever abilities they have is obviously stronger than whatever ability any primal beast has because they're just able to capture them. So I guess we'll see what happens here. I hope Gran does something because he usually doesn't do much. Um, but yeah, with that said, let's get started. Again, though, I wonder why or how Io was able to come to her senses here. Oh, he said inhuman beings, not beasts. Has anyone explained to me how their rifles work? I think somebody did, but I forgot. Because they do seem to reload, but I don't know where they get their ammo from. Or how they're able to shoot that fast. Like when they're not on screen. You know, he could have just stayed on the island and been a zombie. A very happy zombie like everyone else. So are the zombies in the town not immortal? Or is he just talking about all of the townspeople in general? Because they did seem to have immortality. Wow, that's an interesting fog that lifts you up. You know, they could have dispersed. That way the ship couldn't catch them all. I assume that Primal Beast doesn't really work like an airship. It just looks like one because I feel like the blimp part shouldn't have a hole in it. Probably wouldn't work with a hole in it. Oh, I see. Okay. Also, wait, what? How is EO back outside? Wait, what? What just happened? Hold on, I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna rewind. They were still inside here, right? Oh, they're still on the. No, they're. How is she free? They were literally just inside it. What just happened? How did they escape? Oh, okay, I guess they're gonna explain it. Maybe Lyria and Orcus managed to do something. But that was a weird skip. Okay, they're still inside. So they somehow did something to get EO out. I wouldn't be that okay with whatever they're agreeing to. If what I think they're agreeing to is what I think they're agreeing to. I thought they were going to say something suspicious there, but I guess not. You would think a primal beast would be able to overpower an airship. You know what? I just realized how much that would not work. What Gran is doing. The rope would just like go to one side or the other and give him like a horrible rope burn. Like how is the rope staying in the center of the sword? Also, big respect to him being able to do that. I think whatever makes uh, Lyria and Orchid immune from the memory loss thing, it's probably also going to protect Gran. Oh, never mind. It seems his memories are being taken as well. I still don't understand how Io was saved. Did they like throw her out? Did she just appear on the airship? Like I don't understand what happened there. This is what I wanted though. We're going into his memories and learning more about him. Listen, a lot of eggplants there just right at the doorway. Yes, that's why he left. I feel these are very valid questions. It really does seem to me like most of the time, whenever there's a parent that leaves for like adventure or something, there's almost never a good reason. Unless it's something like people were threatening to kill you if I don't go, so I must go as a sacrifice. But if he's searching for something he believes in, he's basically just putting himself in front of his family. Is he gonna have to fight himself? Io didn't have to deal with that. What a low level sword fight. I assume that OVA with Jita was way in the future whenever they probably got much better, or whenever, Jita slash Grand would be much better at combat. So there's a helicopter like right outside my window. Hopefully the noise removal managed to take that out. Well, I guess stabbing it didn't work. Well, he kind of gave up on fighting with his sword, huh? Ah, okay, it was him. Of course. She's wonderful. Why wouldn't he require her? He's become a unicorn. Well, that's a bit more impressive than his fight with himself. Okay, here we go. This is what I've been wanting from Gran, but it came very suddenly. Waifus are more precious. So, where'd Orcus go? Yeah, there she is. Are they both going to take it? It did establish last arc that they could partially take an astral's power. So maybe they can both take a portion. Oh, me neither. That's a very reasonable fear. That's a bit horrifying. She's a great waifu, is what she is. Nothing else matters. Oh, there goes their immortality. I wouldn't be happy about this. They look like they're happy, but I definitely wouldn't be. I think I would prefer to be a zombie. Right, let's see who she was. She's running to the Merlin guy, isn't she? I feel like she's probably like his sister, like something. Dad. So that's what happened. So how was he able to do that, though? No, that's not the same one. Unless it is. I don't know how she's connected. Well, that didn't explain anything to me. I don't think that Merlin guy is her dad. Maybe it's a descendant? I don't know. Also, of course, they're leaving her. I didn't expect anything. Yeah, definitely, but you'll still be on opposite sides. And it seems, sadly, that the Fox lady is not coming with them. So that's a shame. Grandma. Okay, so the girl that the sister that left is his grandma. So he's like that's one of the theories I had, I think, early on, that he's like a descendant of her relative or something. All right, that makes sense. Sad that she wasn't able to go with Grand though. She would have been fun to have on the team. So I assume she's still immortal. I think there's something after the credits, so I'm going to check first. All right, here we go. This place again. This office makes extremely inefficient use of space. Oh? Who dis? Some sort of prisoner. That's going to be interesting to get into. Right, like I thought the arc ended this episode, and it was pretty interesting. Um, I was happy to have another glimpse into Grand's life. There wasn't much, just like a little peek into the things uh, that he's insecure about, I guess. And of course, it has to do with his dad. I think everything has to do with his dad. I think that's like most of the stuff that we're going to be seeing about Gran in general. Just very fixated on his dad and his aspirations that sprung because of his dad abandoning him. Like I said, can't really see a good reason that he would do that unless it was some sort of self-sacrifice sort of thing. Because otherwise it's just him doing something he wants to and then leaving his family behind. And that's never an admirable thing to do. But yeah, that was my reaction to this episode. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.